I think it's technical and political and geopolitical. On the technical side, yes, if a government's not recognized, then you can have a designation for a non-recognized government to have a mission at the UN, and this is technical. And the Department of Homeland Security and the State Department were trying to find a technical way not to recognize the Syrian government, but to allow them to participate in discussions at the UN, et cetera, et cetera. So that's technical. On the political side, Syria is one of the 43 countries that the Trump administration announced they want to make the visas more difficult. And it was even in the red category, which makes the visas categorically difficult. But they've also heard back, which is why they delayed the announcement that was supposed to be made March 21st. They've delayed everything, but we got a little window here and also into South Sudan where they canceled the visas that this is coming for the 43 countries, but we don't know exactly with the pushback from the various countries, what we're going to see politically within the U.S. as they try to make visas more difficult. And then on the geopolitical side, the Washington's trying to throw the ball back into the Syrian court and say, hey, we want your government to do things that we want it to do. We want it to be inclusive. We want it to be unified. We want it not to be an extension of Hizb Tahrir al-Sham, and not too dominated by one foreign power or another. And so you need to come up with formulas that reassure everybody that your government will be representative. So, there are negative and positive aspects of this. The domestic political part in the U.S. is quite terrifying, and that they're trying to have such bad relationships with countries. But on the other side, if the Syrians are sort of pushed into doing something that's good for the Syrian people, then that could be a positive outcome.